around just so that they can see the texture. I would like for you to touch it, poke it or something, but just so you get the difference in the texture with dry soil and soil that has some moisture with it.
Yes, so you can know when to water and when not.
Mm-hmm. Sis, you want to check it out? Let Janae take a peek at it. Well,
So what here? But it does look like eggshells.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you take a little bit of this moisturized soil, and you just make a layer. You just make a small layer, just a very, very small layer, very small, just all the way around. Okay. So you got your layer, and one thing that I told Dana and Matthew the last time we were planning was you don't want to press down too much because the seeds have to sprout, and they're not outside. So if you press down too much, the pressure would be too much for them to get through. You see what I'm saying? That's another reason why you want to be closer to the top.
Okay.
So now that I have my layer in there, I don't mind pressing down the sides, but it's that whole middle section I do not press down.
Okay.
You want to put just a little tiny, like a basket for your seeds to sit in. So you take your finger, you want to poke right in the middle, and there's like a little dent in there now. See the dent?
Yeah.
See the dent? Probably see the dent. See the little dent in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So there he's got his dent in there now. Now you're supposed to do 3 to 4 seeds because 9 times out of 10, a seed or 2 won't sprout. So if you just put 1 or 2 seeds in, you got very little chances of something sprouting.
Okay.
Now one thing we learned with Dana's plant is that when they're spread out too far apart, they grow single rooted and they're not as strong as they could be. Though they'll survive, but they could be stronger. So with these, I'm gonna take about 5 or 6 of these. 2, 4, 6. Yep, so I'm gonna take 6 cilantro seeds, put them all in this little pocket right here, right on top of each other. Right on top of each other. And all the cousins are sharing a room. It's all love. So the seeds are in there. You got them seeds in there. Got the seeds in the little tiny pocket. Okay. And now, I want to get this a little more moist, because this is the soil that's going to be on top of it. Now when you're putting the soil on top, you do not want a lot of soil at all. You want less than a centimeter, and no more than a centimeter, I should say. No more than a centimeter of dirt on top of the seed. And the dirt that's on literally over the seed, you don't want it to be packed. You want it to be like this.
Loose.
Look at that. I'm right there, I just sprinkled it. Now I'm not going to pat that down at all. On top of there. I'm not going to pat that down. There's literally just light dirt on top of that seed. Nothing is being patted down, but it's moist.
Okay.
All of it is moist. Okay? So there you go. I'll pass that around. And see how that top layer is broken up. It's not all together. It's not patted down. There's room for air to get in and out of there. Mainly, there's an opportunity for the sunlight, for its rays, even through the plastic, to be able to get through to the seeds. Because when you pack it all down, you compress it, and no air can get through, in or out. You get what I'm saying? So then you want to take this top half right here. You want to make some slants. We're making some slants so that the top half could go on easily, not forcing nothing. Okay? And you put that on right there. Now what I'm going to do, or I can do it right here. I don't have to go over there. So this is the test that I had Matthew and Dana do. This is how you know if you're overwatering or underwatered. You want to pour enough water until right before it starts to leak and drop.
Okay.
So you gotta kind of play with it. You want to pour. Hey, did I get a drop? You want to pour? Did I get a drop?
Okay.
So you want to pour it right over.
It's coming out.
Oh, okay. All right. So that lets you know there's enough in there. And when it's dripping like this, what I told Dana and Matthew last time was, now that you know it's been water like this, you could go about 2 days without watering it at all.
Okay.
Because now there's enough moisture in there.
Okay.
And the moisture hit right on top of where I have the seeds at. Okay. So then after this, you just take your label. Actually, Junior, if you don't mind, because my hands are dirty. Take one of those labels off. And we're gonna place that right on your bottom. Yep, the cilantro one. And then just place that right there. Stick it on right there. You ain't gotta be gentle. Force it. There you go. Alright, so in about 5 to 7 days, if I'm not mistaken, you'll see the first signs of it sprouting. If it doesn't sprout within 5 to 7 days, most of the time what's going on is the soil became too dense on top of the seed, and the seed has already tried to sprout, but it doesn't have any room for it to actually come up. The pressure is too much for it. So I'm going to repeat that same process 3 more times, but that was exactly how you get a indoor bottled plant started. And it's important to know when the moon cycle is, when you are planting for spiritual purposes and cultural purposes. We'll go into that for the advanced classes.
I see.
Ashe.
Yes, I'll show you.